Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. This is hosted by my friend Patty at Life with Patty. You can go over and check and see what she posts today and what everyone else in this awesome collaboration is posting. It's amazing the difference in everything that is posted here. You will find it very interesting, I'm sure. Before I get started on anything today, I want to wish a dear friend of mine a happy birthday. She said she didn't want a birthday cake. She didn't want to be recognized, but I love her so much. I just have to say happy birthday to you, Laura. That's all I'm saying. Today, I wanted to go ahead and my Artisan Journal page is not long, so I wanted to include our presidents. We are on the 27th president. It is William Howard Taft. He had been a lawyer, a judge, a governor of the Philippines, and a U.S. Secretary of War. He was very well respected, and he created the Children's Bureau to help make sure children were protected under the law. He also signed a law that governor workers only would work 8 hours a day. Used to they worked lots more than that. His next job was one he always wanted, to be Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. He liked his new job so much that he said, "I don't remember ever being president." Wow. He was the 27th president. He was born in September 15th, 1857 in Ohio. He served 1909 to 1913. His vice president was James Sherman, and he died in 1930. He's ahead and looked up in this one. This is much more involved and tells quite a bit more about him. He was born to a rich family. And a lot of what I'm telling you is tidbits about him, there's so much more to be learned about any of these presidents. But this one I thought was kind of interesting. He was Mr. and then later President. His personality, the possessor of the most infectious chuckle in the history of politics. Chuckle that started with a silent trembling from his ample stomach. A good-natured Taft liked a joke, and he liked to joke about his 300-pound weight. When he was offered a chair of law, he said, "How about a sofa of law?" I just thought that was interesting. There's lots more on this, and you might find it interesting. Go ahead and check it out if you think you would. We are on Artisan Journal. This page, I will be turning my camera down where you can see it. Let's see, this is week 31, and this was on travel. And, as if you've listened to a glimpse of my life, and, we've done a lot of traveling, driving, crisscrossing, and I moved a lot, years gone by, and all that. But I was trying to think of something that would be interesting that I could put in this album. I know my daughter is going to end up with this. Come on in, Josh. I can stop a minute. It's okay. You want to come and say hi? Many years ago, I used to have the Food Network contest, and a winner would win. It was winner of the Food Network Great America Restaurant. They had to participate, and eventually there was one standing, and he was the winner. Well, one of our trips to Minnesota, when my daughter lived there, she took me to the Mall of America, and that was an awesome place. We didn't have time to even do it any justice, but we looked in several places, and we decided we would have lunch. And this happened to be the opening day of this way. So, Daddy, I'm going to turn this down and show you what I have here. bird's eye view of my page. Travel. See, week 31. When we went to the Mall of America, there you can see my little note here that I had this in another book. And I thought, well, this would be really good to put in this book. It was called So Daddy. This is a picture of So Daddy. His name was Jamar Woods. Here's this restaurant, So Daddy. And I don't stayed open very long at all, but it was very interesting to be able to go the very first day that they opened it. And, you know, me being a vegetarian, there was a lot of options. I mean, they had their meat too, remember, the ribs and all, but they had lots of sides. In fact, I even wrote a note. Let me see. I even put a little note on that. I said my sides that day was black-eyed pea salad, sweet potato salad, and greens and grits. That was my sides. Would you have chose that? This was on the wall. It was a blackboard drawing. I don't know if it was one you had to erase or whether they made it permanent there. This is at the entrance of the restaurant. There we are. A long time ago. We've changed a little. Here's the menu. And then I made a pocket here where I could put this. And he signed it. It said, Joyce, thank you for stopping by and showing me love and support. So Daddy loves you for life. Loves you for life. This was their menu. Okay, you guys. I don't know that he's still around. You guys can check him out. Look that up if you're interested. Maybe he has another restaurant somewhere else. But this was a great memory for me. And you see, I did a little bit of washi tape here. And I wrote travel and used a couple stickers. So it's not, real fancy like some of you guys, but that's my memory page. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. I have so many different things I want to do, and I've got some of them in the work. So you come back and let's just see what I do tomorrow. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.